pets in the form of just animal abuse.
But then, yeah, he was mostly just talking about abusing animals. Yes, certainly.
Oh, yeah. When he was talking about his dog, and he was like, it's so cute. It's my daughter's dog. We counted that we have 50 nicknames for her. And I was like, oh, yeah, I do that kind of thing with my dog. Variations of his name, cutie little things, baby boy, stuff like that. And then all the nicknames, these 50 nicknames, were like derogatory. It was like,
little
shit
fucker.
dog. Yeah. It was like, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? You don't even like your cute dog?
But oh my God, this isn't the chapter where he talked about his daughter a lot, was he?
It is. I think
somehow
when he
was
reveals
about
that
pets.
she has this horrible illness,
Which was upsetting. I mean,
it was really sad, and I didn't like reading.
I didn't like reading because you're like,
like
I feel bad that your family, or specifically your daughter, has gone through this. Is this supposed to make me like dislike you less? I don't like that kind of stuff. Really trying to tug at my heartstrings. I don't remember the point of everything was.
Yeah, it was just maybe the point was just to say like life is bad sometimes. It was like God can create terrible situations because he's all powerful.
I don't.
And has
I think it's like Pet a Cat.
My daughter's sick.
Try to find.
So hard to know.
I think it was like try to find happiness in the little things when things are going wrong. If I were really trying, like he talks a lot about like when stuff was really bad with his daughter, how they would say, "Oh, we're only going to spend a certain amount of time in the day going over this because we need to like live life." And I was like, that I think is actually probably good advice if you're dealing with like an ongoing crisis, so that it doesn't like eat away at your entire life, because it's like a marathon and you have to divide yourself out. But that I don't it was just a small part of the book, and most of the book was nonsense.
And like that he stumbled into good advice is, he probably got it from somewhere else. It's really hard to think
cereal box.
This cereal box.
Yeah. Jordan. I can't. Oh, he's such like a pop psychologist. He's so popular. I just can't believe this is so popular. But we have to take a commercial break. Yeah. We'll be right back. We'll we'll do our last thoughts, and
we'll have some fun.
We'll have some fun. We'll have some fun. We'll be right back. And we're back. All right, guys, we're going to start out with a little improv act out. Haven't done one of those in a while. And, there's so many great anecdotes in this book. So, we're going to do one of those right now. Who's playing who in this? We're doing the playground story.
The playground story.
There's a bully.
I'll be
the playground.
There's
story.
Jordan. Yeah. And then there's
I'll
his
be
daughter.
Michaela.
Michaela, yeah.
I can be the bully.
All right.
That makes sense.
Okay, I guess I'll be Jordan.
I'll be the playground.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I guess we'll start on the playground.
All right, here we go. Sounds of the playground.
Daddy, I'm on the monkey bar.
Hi, sweetheart. Have fun up there.
Okay.
I hope you don't have your bones don't hurt.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm 2.
I'm like 12. I'm at the playground. I'm watching this small child hang from the monkey bars, and I've got a little idea. She's just hanging. She thinks she's so
I'm
great.
giving her space to hang
bar to bar.
because I'm a parent who wants her to find independence.
I'm going to step on this kid's hand. I'm going to reach my little 12-year-old foot out, and I'm going to press. And you know what? I'm going to look at her dad while I do it.
Why is that child making a strong eye contact with me? And what?
Watch this, Dad. I'm pressing harder.
That's my other hand. My bone.
Oh my God.
My weak bone.
I think your daughter's being assaulted.
No, wait. What's this kid? I got to watch this. I gotta see.
You
What is he gonna
break
do?
eye contact
Well, you
with
know,
me, Jordan?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to.
gonna
God damn
keep
it! You're a little boy, and you need to be
stomping.
independent. And I don't care if it's on my daughter.
I'm stomping and
gonna respect
stomping
these
her
kid.
little
I'm gonna respect
fingers.
this.
I'm
little
holding
kid.
on by just 2 fingers. It's a
just-
false
I
Tell
can't
your
see you.
daughter.
I'm looking at your dad.
It's just the animal
exclusively.
kingdom. They're figuring out who's the strongest in the playground. I can't do anything about it.
I can't believe
All
help
right.
your daughter. My God.
All right, I
isn't she
can't do
falling
it.
down?
Hey, you little punk.
Hey,
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
ah!
Oh man, I wish I
I'm
didn't say that.
falling.
That's what I would say if I actually got up and said that to him. I'm not going to get up and say that.
But you're
to that
still
boy.
just sitting there. You haven't done anything, Father.
Oh, okay, all right. Let me just pick you up and take you away
Save
from him.
me.
I'll just pick you up and take you
Aw.
away.
Now I can't smash her fingers anymore.
I'm not going to say anything. His parents should say something to him.
Father,
And he's
was
such
that,
a good boy. He's going to
was
do
that
so
a
well.
strong boy?
Yeah, he's just, it's just a typical little boy, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Oh, man. I'm so glad I have a son. I love you too, but I'm just so glad I have a son.
My bones hurt.
I'm not going to worry about that.
That's a real story he told.
Yeah.
He watched a bully smash his 2-year-old's fingers and then took his daughter away. I don't understand the point of the story except that he like fucked up.
I just thought it
because
was.
of
I think it was
parent.
just funny that he put all these assumptions onto like what the bully was thinking, but like
Yeah.
he
It
but
was
didn't
funny
do
how
anything
long
about
he
it.
stared in locked eye contact with the
Yeah,
bully.
yeah.
Because it's like
Right.
I watched him stomp again and again on my
Yeah.
daughter's hands. I'd
like-
say after
This is-
the first stomp, even like preemptively, as the first stomp's about to happen, that's when, as a parent of a toddler, you're springing into action.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was some sort of like
You scream. You
animalistic
scream early.
dominance battle where you just stare down. for
Just
who's
trying
the
to
alpha
read
male.
his
It's
mind.
like,
I don't. It was so weird.
yeah. While the kid is like, ow, ow.
Oh my god. He's a good parent. I'm sure. You guys.
Well, she turned out pretty bad,
yeah.
from what I understand.
I don't know. You guys want to hear some Goodreads 5-star reviews? Get you pumped up? Get you excited?
Okay.
I know you don't. It's sad because,
All right,
again,
but I'm
this
gonna
is so
comment. I'm
wildly
gonna make little
popular.
comments.
This is a wildly popular book. Okay,
Yeah, it's
here's
fun.
just.
How are people even reading it? It's unreadable. Okay.
It is unreadable.
It is. I think
It's
that's
so
like
boring.
there's a whole bunch of like horrible things in it, but it's also just like the way it's written is so painfully boring. I don't understand it on any
People have
level.
Low attention spans. How is?
I know.
people
I
aren't
kind of
reading
thought
it.
it was like with all the anecdotes in the beginning. I was like, oh, this is going to kind of be like Chicken Soup, which was,
Yeah.
you know, it was not a good book, but it was definitely
readable. Yeah.
And then it was not like that at
Oh,
all.
listen, he's getting into philosophy. He's getting into the Bible. It's like, come on.
Well, he's not. I don't know that he's getting into philosophy.
He had
He's
his
mentioning
take.
it.
He's had his takes on it. I don't know if they're right. That's what I'm trying to say. We didn't go
Yeah.
into it, but all right. Well, here's Howard's review. He just says these are great ideas for anyone who's interested in being a better person. 5 stars.
Okay, Howard, did you just read the 12 rules
I think so.
and not the book? That's a review of the list, not the book. I'm pretty sure. Come on.
Anna G says, I bought this thinking it was a self-help book. It sort of is, but really it's a tour around some of the most important impulses of the human mind. The fundamental insight from this book is that our norms and culture exist for a reason, and that attempts to interfere with those are likely to have profound detrimental impacts on society as whole and individuals who won't know how to relate to other people properly. Sadly, it's all very true. 5 stars.
I don't even.
I feel like we didn't even like really touch on this, so that he just kind of like goes back to the lobster things. He's just like, this is the way the world works. It's like why he doesn't think women should be like men and men should be like women, and why he's like against same-sex couples raising kids and all this shit. He's just like, that's not the way it's supposed to be. And if people don't follow the rules, they get confused and they do bad.
I think something else we didn't touch on was like he had all this advice for children that was basically about manipulating people into liking you. It was like say food tastes good so people will keep feeding you. Like, you'll be a good guest so you can keep getting invited over. Everything was to like get something out of other people as opposed to like be genuine or enjoy yourself or
completely
be yourself or something.
Oh my God. All right. I'm going to read Chest's review now. He says, Dr. Jordan Peterson has outdone himself. Spanning across religion, mythology, politics, literature, and evolutionary psychology, intertwined with personal anecdotes, clinical correlates, and good mix of dark humor, with passion, with rage, with love. Peterson has masterfully crafted a cross-disciplinary exploration into the essence of the human condition, what it means to tread on the precipice of order and chaos, of destruction and creation, what it means to transcend our primitive animalistic inclinations and the responsibilities we possess as beings of higher consciousness, what it means to live congruent to your own individual accord, and how to integrate it into a society built to tear you down, what it means to live a life worth living. 5 stars.
I like your read of that review.
Yeah. I felt like the giveaway of that was what he said, how to live congruent to your own individual accord in a society built to tear you down. I'm like, oh, I see who you are.
Yeah. It's society who's wrong.
Yeah. It's like, it's just like, okay, maybe they're like men are having trouble because they've been in power so long and now like things are becoming more equal and that's tough to deal with. Doesn't mean that it's wrong to make things more equal. Oh God, there's so much about it that's so fucked. Oh, Jordan Peterson. All right, guys, do you want to go into your hate rates?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
0. I couldn't possibly give it anything higher.
Yes, yeah. All right, cool. I'm going to agree with you on that, Sabrina. I'm also giving this book a 0 out of 5 because, like, there's nothing. It's like I'm afraid of people reading this and actually listening to this guy because so much of the advice is horrendous that even the few things that are good, they're like you can find them a million places. Let's not read this book. I'm so upset this is popular. It is complete trash.
So bad.
Yeah, I'm not to copy, but 0 fucking 5. Like I've said a few times, unreadable. Like it's like stream of consciousness anecdotes / factoids that he has. Like I said, I liked the lobster stuff in the beginning, and I did because I didn't know what I was getting into. It is just like a string of like Snapple facts mixed with stories about his poor, long-suffering children, like, and mixed with Bible. It's like so hard, and then it's so hard to follow
Such a grab
and
bag.
try to tie it back to the chapter and be like, what's going on? Like for a while reading it, I was like, man, we should only do fiction for this. But I think that's not even fair to nonfiction because this is so specifically scattered and non-linear that it just made it a freaking headache to listen to.
Yeah, no, I feel like he's
0
I
to
feel
5.
like in the book he's like trying to stop these sad males who feel targeted from killing people, but like I feel like he's just giving them more ammunition, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
I'll say this book is giving me serious doubts on how hard I think it is to get a PhD now.
Look, it's also possible that there is like some aspect, whatever he got his PhD in, that he actually does know about and is good at, but like he definitely has not studied every single thing he talks about. Like he's not a biblical scholar, I'm sure. You know, he's not like a scientist, and he's definitely have taken the PhD and pretending that means he knows everything about everything, and he does not.
We know he hasn't read a lot of literature because he wants to do away with the field of English literature. So like maybe that's why he's so bad at writing.
Yeah, he's so bad at writing. He must must have gotten bad grades in his literature arts classes and reading classes.
That's
So
why
true.
And
it
that's
was
why he wants to get rid
eliminated.
of it.
I'm sure his note
That
over and
makes
over
sense.
again was, everything needs to go back to the topic sentence, Jordan. Very rambly, very confused.
And I'm sure he didn't listen. And then they just were eventually like, oh, well, fuck it. I guess.
All right, go get your PhD. Good for you. You know what?